It's a busy Saturday in August, but we're at Kings Island. Eiffel Tower. Cool.
Awful tower.
I'm excited. It's a really busy Saturday in August, but we're here at Kings Island. First time I've been here in 20 years. First time she has ever been here. And she keeps complaining about the Eiffel Tower.
It's awful.
I think it looks great.
Got a bucket hat.
In any case, it is super busy. The lines, even just coming into the park, were long. We're getting here right at opening. Huge crowds here right now. So I did something I just about never do. We bought Fastlane, and we're going to see what we can do. So arriving at Kings Island, we are 20 minutes after opening, and you can see the masses of people. Oh, it's going to be an ugly crowded day.
At least we're not in a rush today.
Yeah, we'll see what we get to do.
The Eiffel Tower looks dorky.
I think Eiffel Tower looks great. You're dorky.
It looks like it's gone on a skinny diet and it's wearing a bucket hat.
What's wrong with a bucket hat?
It looks dorky on the Eiffel Tower.
You bucket hat. In any case, I'm going to see if they got fast lanes available, because we can't really afford it, but it's going to be the only way we get to ride anything. We shall see. Well, $270 later. But no discounts for pass holders, but we are on the way in, and now it's off to go hit some coasters while we can. Woohoo! Amber likes colors. So first stop, we're going this way. Amber wants us to paint our house that color. Pretty.
It is pretty.
But all sorts of stuff. So we'll kind of see what we hit first. Fastlane will save us some weights, that's for sure.
Honestly, I think I like these parts of the park surrounded with trees a lot better than I like the front part of Cedar Point.
Yep.
The back half of Cedar Point was more pretty.
Very much so. It is a little confusing. That's line for backlot, but the entrance is way around this other side. So here is backlot coaster. City Racer. I don't remember which one that is.
Can it really be called a backlot coaster if it doesn't have Muggsy and the alien on it?
You see, we can try little cars. Oops. So Fastlane actually loads pretty much straight to the loading platform. Nice. Interesting little ride. Kind of neat. Doesn't look like the LA that I'm used to seeing, that's for sure. But I had a lot of fun. Some of the stunts worked, not all of them did. I think, if I remember right, this was originally called the Italian Job after the movie. But neat little deal. Nice way to start the day. Now we're hoping to get something else. I will say it was very nice having the fast lane right off the bat, because it basically dumped us right onto the loading platform. So we got front row. I think it took us 5 minutes. That line is backed up. It's probably at least 30 to 45 otherwise. So we got an opportunity to go do some other stuff, like Orion and Diamondback and some of the others here. So Amber's in the restroom at the moment, but then we're gonna head on out and see what else we can get. So this is actually really nice. is have relief areas for service dogs, especially marked, fenced off. Very cool. I am happy they have map apps to show you where you are, because we would have gone completely the wrong direction. But we're gonna head up here and see if we can catch this big guy. And Amber just shot the pupper. Amber shot the pupper. So here's Mystic Timbers. I have no idea what this is, but we're here. We're not that far from the other. Let's catch it. So a couple rides in. We started at Mystic Timbers, which I love. My goodness, that may be one of the most fast, furious wood coasters I've been on. Amber, you can see she's already checked it.
Hello.
The wood coaster.
It was a little rough, but the ending was just stupid.
I love the ending. I thought it was awesome. I mean, you just, it was terrifying.
It could lead to a launch. But it was nothing.
It was an awesome surprise.
It was nothing.
It was great.
It was literally nothing.
It was fantastic. Best ending on a coaster ever, except for maybe Adventure Express.
No.
And then after that, we hit Diamondback, which is a B&M Hyper 255 feet. That was cool. That was neat. Did you like Diamondback better? Is that trim on the drop?
Yes, except for my hat falling
So
off.
yeah, she created a contest for the people behind us, because on the second lift hill, apparently, her hat went flying and she didn't even know it.
Somebody caught it.
Yeah, somebody caught her hat on the train. And I'd actually asked her right before it, are you sure your hat's good? Sure it's not going to come off?
It's very tight.
It flew. But great ride. I do like Mako down in Florida a little bit better. Mako's just amazing. But great ride. So I haven't seen a couple kid coasters here operating. So I think we're going to kind of head over to the other side of the park and catch the other couple coasters that are new to me. And we got to get drinks and stuff at some point too. But look at that line. We can go do the race for your life, Charlie Brown.
No.
Don't you want to race for your life?
No.
Amber likes lines. Amber can't get her lid on.
It won't go on straight. I have to push it down.
Uh-huh. All right. So we're going to start migrating this way. So welcome to Snoopyville. You can see we've got all sorts of fun little stuff in here. We're kind of making our way through though to get to the other side of the park. Which we will get there. Love these old things. Some neat stuff. So we're walking by and hey, you know what? There's no line. We can skip it anyways. Let's go for it. Best haunted house attraction on the trip so far.
Yes.
Not even close. That was fun.
That's how you do a spooky ride that's fun instead of just throwing together gory skeletons and screams.
So there's parodies to Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean.
There was a guy in a tourist shirt with a camera running around in circles.
Yeah. It was fun. You had the guns. A little tricky to get those started at first.
They don't have any lasers, so you can't see where you're aiming, so you just kind of have to guess.
But, so there were a couple creepy skeletons and stuff, so if you're worried about that, it is there. But, my goodness, it was just, it was
very
corny
hammy
and
and fun.
fluorescent, and yeah, I loved it.
Ooh, candy shop.
And Amber's found a candy shop. Here we go.
Look at all the bonbons.
The bonbons. She's a bonbon. Look, bonbons. Big bonbon.
Creme brulee cookies.
Ooh. Yeah, so you show Amber a candy shop and she's done. If you have not seen this before, I just noticed it. It's from one of my favorite movies and musicals. What is it? I am my Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. Where destiny calls, I will go. That's the name of the Broadway play. Stopped at one shop. It looks like the Snoopy hats that we wanted are basically all gone. They said they've been out of them here for 2 weeks. So, oh well. But they do have the plush Snoopies, engineers, Soppa Camel Snoopy, which is awesome. And so we told the guy, yeah, we'll be back later today. And he kind of goes, yep, I'll be here till 4 o'clock. Didn't even know what time you got off work, dude. We are starting to think about lunch too here after we catch a couple coasters. That sounds great. I haven't had any Mexican really on this trip.
Except for the place that Craig took us to.
Well, that's true. Craig took us to the one. Very true. But yeah, I'm like slacking on my Mexican food. Well, we were going over to Banshee. It's closed. Looked at the app, and the app actually says every single coaster is closed. That just seems weird. I don't think the app updated right. But we're walking this way to check on Orion.
There's another sweet shop. Ooh, and big hibiscus.
And Amber's like flowers and candy. She's like in the shops.
Candy is important.
So there are people in line for the racer. But, so weird little glitch. The app is actually saying every single ride is closed. So it's not updating for some weird reason. No idea why. Even though everything's actually open. So we are going to head around the corner up here and try and catch Orion. And then after Orion, I think we're both getting ready for lunch. We got a little time till I get a meetup, so if I have a meetup. I don't know if I have a meetup or not. Oh yeah! Okay, so we are at Flight of Fear and Orion. I might have to take a look. Maybe we'll catch both of them while we're here. Orion's my priority because I've not been on it yet. Flight of Fear, I don't know if it's actually open or not. We got lockers. I don't know if you can see this. There's just sticky stuff all over that. Ew. Okay, there's the coaster here. Oh my goodness. That coaster was amazing.
It was really cool. It really felt like we were in space.
Lots of airtime. Airtime on the drop. Yeah, we will be back to that one because that was fantastic. One of the top 3 or 4 coasters on the trip. Yes. That's up there with Steel Vengeance and Phoenix. It was great.
And the flume.
The flume?
The flume ride, the flyers.
Oh, yes. So, it's Knoebels is what she's talking about. But yeah, that was awesome. Although Amber does look like she's trying to pick her nose in the picture.
I was trying to make a funny face, but it was so fast that I couldn't move my hand right.
She's a booger. We're going to get some lunch because we're hungry. I would definitely take a quick re-ride, but we need food. All right, 3 steak tacos and carnitas bowl for her. Bowl. Yummy. All right, so mid-afternoon review. We've just ate, and I will say, okay, these things are expensive. $270 for 2 of us, $135 each. But it has been a lifesaver. I wish they were cheaper. I think they're overpriced. I really do. However, in 3 hours, we've had a nice lunch. We've been on Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, the Haunted House, Orion. I'm trying to remember what else we went on over there.
The one with the stupid ending.
Oh, the stunt coaster. Mystic Timbers was the one with the dumb ending. So, I mean, we've hit several rides. We could have done a couple re-rides, but we're like, yeah, let's move on. We've taken our time. We've strolled. We've poked into a couple shops. There's no way without Fastlane. So it's kept line short. We're basically going up, and we're oftentimes waiting like 2 ride cycles, maybe, before we get on. So it costs a pretty penny, but this is what's making the difference between today being a horrible day and a great day right now. Okay, lunch done. Food's out a little. We were throwing away trash, and then we're heading over to Banshee, which I've been hearing people on, so let's go get Banshee. And then after that, I think we're actually going to take a break and head up to the Eiffel Tower. But I love the fact that we can pack us all get out. And, hey, we're having a relaxed day. Next shop, Banshee. Next shop, Banshee? Yeah, okay.
Fancy.
Banshee! Let's go to Banshee! How about Banshee? Let's try and get it right. Lockers first, though, which are right there. All-day locker, yeah. A little pricey, but needed. So for those that are just too cheap to actually rent a locker, yeah, they just put it on top.
I bet the top is super grimy.
I would say it's got to be gross up there. Hey, eBay anybody? Poked into a shop real quick. Amber likes those. Yeah, we got a good variety of stuff. And some magnets. Whew. So Banshee is a long, intense ride. So Amber didn't like it that much.
It turned my skull into a bobblehead.
Yes, I mean, it's good they don't have the regular B&M shoulder restraints on it, because it was a little on the rough side. Very intense. My feet hurt at the end of the ride. So I enjoyed it, but I'll take Montu any day. So, and then just poking around. We're heading to the Eiffel Tower. Just take a few minutes.
Who do you think is more autistic, Teal, Bruno, or Willow?
I think it's
Go up, down.
Oh, we haven't been on the train yet.
So that's really like down to where we were. That's like where they did the bike. So that's quite cute over there. Yeah. A little kid ride. That's cute. We could go through. They have like cool
oh, you know the log flumes I must do.
the log one.
Yeah,
We have to do it near the end.
that's fine.
So there's the arcade over there.
All right, a little bit of time up top the tower, doing some sightseeing, pictures, video, relaxing. So now we are going to head over to 70s tribute in the Fest House. More importantly, air conditioning. Oh, and shopping. Our goal. No, not the garbage bin. The Fest House. Shame on you for thinking such a thing. They think I'm garbage. I hear your thoughts.
What are you talking about?
Our goal. We're taking an ice break in a multi-faceted facility. We're in the Fest House. You can see there's a Panda Express there. And then they've got a big stage right there. They're about to do a 70s show. There's bathrooms in here. There's drink refill stations. There's another whole German restaurant too. So, middle of the day, it's hot, it's sticky, it's muggy, you need a break. Here you go. That's exactly why we're doing it. watched most of the 70s mashup.
The
Singers,
was good.
yeah, singers were good.
Costumes were not.
Costumes were terrible. Fire that costume designer because poor
They
ladies.
didn't fit good. The disco outfits looked like they were wearing like bags.
Yeah, it was bad. But no, otherwise, nice show. Feeling a little bit re-energized. Going to come over, try to get in Vertigo, and then maybe try Flight of Fear, and another one on Orion. We'll see.
Are you talking about Scream Zone?
No, in Vertigo.
Which one's Vertigo?
In Vertigo is behind the building. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on Invertigo. There's Invertigo. So on a hot day when they really need every water ride they can get going, this thing's not going. Doesn't look like it's gone for a little while. Wonder if it's done for good. Whew. So, in Vertigo, fun ride. Still definitely, it's a Vacoma. Bum, 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 bum. But better if you can keep your head back and on one side. Still kind of knocked us a little bit.
Yeah, that just kind of hurt for me.
So, I think we're going to go over and maybe try another ride on Orion. And then head around towards the Beast. And there's still a couple kiddie coasters. I don't know if I can get those or not. We'll see. But we're doing all right. It's 3:40. Not doing too bad. So it is Grand Carnival, the festival of the giant heads. Do you have a giant head?
Not as big as yours.
Did you just say I have a fat head?
Yes.
Oh, Maine. Giant heads. We came into a shop to find meds. Pins. Real pins. Uh-oh. Bad. Ended up picking up a little bit of ibuprofen at one of the stores. Amber's it got bashed pretty good on in Vertigo, and I actually started noticing a little bit for me too. So took some Tylenol, just kind of head that off. Gonna head to the Beast because she's not real interested in the Beast, so I'll give her a little time to rest her head a little bit more, and then we'll see if we do Orion, or maybe I'll try to get on the kiddie coasters or something. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta love some people in the language. Of course, when you're here at Kings Island, it would practically be a crime not to take a ride on the Beast. So Amber's not a big wood coaster person, but man, you know I'm not gonna pass it up. Had a good ride on the Beast. It's a little rougher than I remember, but then it's been 20 years, so that doesn't mean much anything. But I had fun on it. Definitely on the too rough side for Amber, so she didn't take a round. She is worn out. I'm kind of tired myself just because of the heat. So we're gonna head over to the hotel, take a breather, pick up a couple things in the stores along the way, and then I may try to come back in a couple hours because I want more Orion and still want Flight of Fear. So there's a couple things here I still want to do. I still need to get one side of the racer too. So I will be back this evening. It's been good though. Yep, she got her yummies. Had to get her sweets. I can't do sweets. I'm fat.
3 days later.
So it is 6:50, almost 7. Park closes in about 3 hours or so. And we've been back for what, hour and a half? Something like that. And we're gonna go back. All right, let's go get some more coasters in for the night. Had some dinner, and I'm realizing I'm tired. Part of it is because where we stayed up at Columbus, Ohio, we had a cheap hotel where every night till 3 in the morning People are slamming doors, yelling in the hall and everything. So I've had a week without sleep. And then tomorrow we've got 9.5 hours driving to get home. So it's kind of like, all right, I could go, I could push. I really want to push. I really do want to push. I want to go ride Orion again. My gosh, it's a good coaster, but wisdom is kicking in. And my wife's over here going, yes. And so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to bail so I can get a good night's sleep before all the driving tomorrow. That hurts. It really hurts.
He's being a big boy. Yes.
Me, no. But had a lot of fun. Very crowded, which I fully expected. It's a Saturday in August. It rained yesterday. Supposedly, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I knew in advance it would be busy, ugly busy, which is why we did the fast lanes. And I have to say, okay, they're expensive, but we wouldn't have gotten to do much of anything without it. So that was it. Honestly, it really took the day where I would have been upset and frustrated and not happy because I wasn't waiting on anything, and it turned it into a nice day. But it was a big expense to do so. Was it worth it? It's the only reason we had a good day today. But oh, at what a price. Happy we had our annual passes, because that really is kind of what made the rest of the day affordable, because we didn't have to pay for food, we didn't have to pay for admission, we didn't have to pay for pictures, didn't have to pay for drinks. So the only thing we really paid for today was this. And I liked how it worked. We, on average, we waited like 1 or 2 ride cycles before we hopped onto whatever it was. So that was great. It was almost like there was no lines for us. But I love Kings Island. Great coasters. Honestly, one of the best mixes of coasters out there. They've got some fantastic rides. I would love to go get some more in at some point, but I'm happy we got in to do what we did. I think the only coasters in the park I haven't been on now are basically the 2 kids coasters, or the family coasters. The old wood one, and then they've got a suspended family coaster. We hit most of the rides we wanted to, and had a good day, so no complaints there. So very grateful we were able to swing by on our way back home from our week-long convention in Columbus. Definitely like this area better than Columbus. But looking forward to getting home. Looking forward to being in my bed tomorrow night after all this. We've got one more stop tomorrow at Jungle Gyms, which should be a lot of fun, and then it's back home, and happy to get there. Hope you've enjoyed this series of videos from the road trip. Hopefully you caught my wrap-up live stream, which I'll have that probably a good 3 weeks before this video ever posts, just because the way cycles work. But hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much to Craig for helping make this trip possible, to my patrons and my YouTube members. Their financial support covered this and let me try it out and try other things. Things like this would not happen without them, and I can't say enough how grateful I am for their support. If you want to know more about that and helping make things happen and the perks that come with it, please check the description below. But thank you guys especially for watching. It blesses me like you wouldn't believe. So thank you so much. God bless. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions, your ideas. Be sure to share them in the comments below, or you can contact me. There's information in the description that has my email address, fan pages, information about merchandise, and so much more. So be sure to check that out. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, hit the button right up there to subscribe. And in fact, if you did enjoy this, I've even got another video for you right here. And also about these wonderful people here, those are my YouTube members and my patrons, the ones whose financial support makes this possible. I couldn't do it without them. If you want to know more about that and the perks that come with it, well, be sure to check the description. There's a link right down there. Thank you so incredibly much. God bless.